just heard about the soldiers, right?
Yeah.
But we got some soldiers who fight for us every day in this building.
Yeah.
They have been with us in this fight,
Yeah.
as Congressman Field says, for 42 years. And they stood tall.
Yeah.
They stood courageous. And they stood with one another to ensure we passed a fair map.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about the Legislative Black Caucus.
That's right. Yeah.
They may be small in numbers compared to the majority, but they're mighty in leadership.
Yes, they are.
They don't cower in the face of obstruction.
Yes, sir.
And they stand tall for each and every one of us. So it's my honor to bring their chairman, Representative Edmund Jordan, on behalf of the Louisiana Legislative Black Caucus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Devontae sent me up having me come after Congressman Fields and Congressman Carter. How can I follow that? That's an impossible task, but I'll give it my best effort.
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you, what are they afraid of? I heard the congressman say that. You know what they're afraid of? They're afraid of the fact that of all the states in the United States, when it comes to black judges per capita, we lead the nation in that.
Wow.
When it comes to the two congressmen that we have representing us, even though it's two, we got two of the finest and smartest congressmen in the Congress representing us. When it comes to the people that you see behind me with the Louisiana Legislative Black Caucus, we've got some of the strongest and finest people representing us. So, you know, they wanted me to say, what is at stake? What is at stake? Everything is at stake. Everything is at stake because this is really not about the two congressmen, even though the case is about the congressional districts. If this fails for us, if the Supreme Court comes back and rules against us as it relates to Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act, everything is at stake. Every congressional district, every legislative district, every metro council and town, city district, every school board district, every elected position that you can think of in which you have a majority minority district is at stake. And what does that mean for us? That means, of course, Louisiana we already lead some of the, in the negative ways when it comes to maternal health and our ladies out there. When it comes to our birth rates, when it comes to our voting rights, all of those things are at stake. And so we want maps that are not just fair and transparent. Let's call it for what it is. What is this legislation about? What is this special session really about? It's about Jim Crow 2.0. It's about going back to an apartheid type system from years ago. We always talk about that Louisiana is 33% black. You know what we don't say as much? And I heard that fine counsel Janae Nelson mention that when I had the honor and privilege of sitting in the Supreme Court. Louisiana's white voting population is only 57%. How can it be that you have 57% of the votes, but you want 80% of the representation? So let's make sure if we're talking about it, if it's not about race, if it's really not about race, then how is it that 57 equals 83, but 33 equals 20? That doesn't make sense to me, but they say that math ain't mathing, right? So if we really gonna talk about it, let's look at it holistically, because they always want to put us on the defense. Let's look at it from their perspective and make them answer for why 57 equals 83. Let's really talk about that, because we do want fair maps. We do want transparency in our voting process. We do want transparency in our maps. All of those things are absolutely true. But this session is about the Trump two-step. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what they're doing. They're telling you, well, this is not about maps. We're not going to draw maps right now. But it's the part of the two-step. Step one is we want to push these dates back so that we can push back the qualifying. Because if they push back the qualifying for our two fine congressmen here, then they think that that's going to give the Supreme Court more time to rule. And if the Supreme Court rules against us, then that's step two of the Trump two-step. We'll be coming back to redraw maps that are unfairly drawn against us and misrepresent us. So what I'm telling you as we leave here today, what is at stake? Everything is at stake, and don't fall for that Trump two-step. Thank you.
Trump two-step, y'all. Y'all heard it. Now, as we get ready to learn the Trump two-step, right? We think about those who have been fighting for us for so long, and that has been black women.
Come on.
From Fannie Lou to Diane Nash to Coretta Scott King, black women have been on the forefront of our civil rights movement. And that's why I bring up our next speaker from 100 black women of Louisiana, Ms. Piper.
Good afternoon. It is an honor to stand with these giants today. I am Dinesh Piper, and I bring greetings on behalf of the Metropolitan Baton Rouge chapter of the National Coalition of 100 Black Women Incorporated, an organization committed to advocating for black women and girls to promote leadership development and gender equity through public policy and civic engagement. We stand here today in resistance to any action that would diminish black voting power. Let us be clear. Changing the rules of democracy to weaken our voice is voter suppression. Plain and simple. The National Coalition of 100 Black Women has adopted a national resolution affirming that equitable political participation is essential to democracy. When elections are manipulated, when access is delayed, when turnout is strategically suppressed, the results are the same. Our votes are devalued. Our voices are muted. Our communities are denied the representation they deserve. The U.S. Constitution guarantees one person, one vote. But this bill works against that promise. Instead of expanding opportunity, it shrinks it. Instead of honoring democracy, it undermines it. And instead of protecting citizens, it punishes the very communities, black women, families, and neighborhoods who have carried Louisiana forward generation after generation. Unfair changes to election dates don't just shift the calendar, they shift power. They silence voters, they strip accountability, and they attempt to erase the hard-fought progress of black Louisianians who know too well what it costs to secure the right to vote. That's why NCBW stands with the Power Coalition and with every organization and citizen here today to say no to voter suppression, no to racial manipulation of elections, and yes to transparency, accountability, and justice. We demand that the legislature respect the Voting Rights Act, protect equal participation, and stop playing politics with our democracy. Because when black votes are protected, black power is preserved. And when every voice is heard, democracy works. Thank you, and let us continue to mobilize, resist, and fight until equity is not delayed but delivered.
Well, our next speaker is someone who is defending democracy every single day. As we know, majority of the rights that we hold today only came because of the courts. And it's important that we protect the judiciary because the judiciary is what protects us. So I bring our next speaker, the Honorable Judge Don Johnson.
Here comes the judge.
I have taken an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States and the state of Louisiana. This oath is not symbolic. It carries with it a responsibility to ensure equality, fairness, and justice in every decision, every courtroom, in every aspect of the legislative and judicial system. Today I speak because that oath compels me to address a pressing concern about the redistricting of our state court judicial districts, particularly here in East Baton Rouge Parish. A few months ago, our legislative body went into session and redistricted the 19th Judicial District Court in an effort to achieve what's called fair mapping.
Yeah.
Fair mapping. That body disseminated a 1992 decision of the federal court in this parish, wiping away minority districts that were created and established to give equal opportunity for all of us to serve. Despite that objective, we have now reapportioned the 19th Judicial District Court. I have asked our legislative body to do likewise in this parish.
Yeah.
If you reapportion the 19th JDC, reapportion the family court, redistrict our family court, redistrict our First Circuit Court of Appeal. The same data, the same facts exist.
Yeah.
So if you are talking about fairness, let's be real.
Yes, sir.
Let's be equal in all things. I want to encourage you today with the song that I listened to last night. We cannot see through dark clouds. We cannot see through teardrops.
Yeah. Yeah.
But walk on.
Yeah.
Walk on
Walk on.
by faith.
Yeah.
Each day.
Yeah.
On Monday,
Yeah.
walk.
Yeah.
On Tuesday,
Yeah.
walk. Shreveport, walk on. Alexandria,
Walk on.
Baton Rouge, walk on. Appaloosa, Hermosa, walk.
Yeah.
Walk on. He will carry our load. He can see. Way, down the road.
Yeah.
Let's walk. He'll just move.
Yeah.
Down from heaven.
Yeah.
Like a mighty street. Walk, walk, walk.
I won't go fishing. So get ready to move. So our next speaker is someone who has been walking and fighting for us for generations. And he is the lead name on what was Robinson versus Louisiana, but now the lead defendant in Calais versus Louisiana. But before I bring him on, I want to recognize two other plaintiffs that I see in the audience. Dr. Alice Washington. Thank you. Dr. I see Mr. Ambrose Sims, another one of our plaintiffs. And what I want to say about the collective body of plaintiffs is we are multi-generational. Dr. Robinson was 28 years old when the Voting Rights Act of 1965 was signed into law. And he now is our most seasoned of the plaintiffs. I was born 28 years after that law. And I'm the most junior of the plaintiffs. But I say that to showcase the history of this fight. That things that Dr. Robinson was fighting for at 28, here I am still fighting for at 33. It shows we can't let up and we can't give up. So I bring to the stage Dr. Press Robinson.
Hello, everyone. You heard from previous speakers that this game ain't a new one. Our fight for fair maps has taken years and builds on the legacy of generations, not just one or two, but generations of black voters who have demanded an equal voice in our democracy. But despite this long and tedious effort to to ensure equal representation, black voters in Louisiana continue to face persistent and documented discrimination. Some people in this country will put forth the argument that because of the strides made in race relations throughout this nation, that there's no need any longer for special emphasis on black voting efforts. But let me ask you a question. If that is true, why must black voting continuously fight to ensure fair participation in the political process?
Freedom is the constant.
A second question.
As always.
Why must Louisiana's legislature, in a current special session, with the intent of enacting legislation that will, without a doubt in my mind, result in a disenfranchisement of black voters? The answer is relatively simple. The answer is that the legislature intends to draw maps that severely dilute the promise of equal representation of black voters should the Supreme Court fail to recognize and cement the right of all black voters to a fair electoral map.
Yes, sir.
Now let's not be fooled. The special session is not just about delaying elections. It's about adopting maps that discriminate against black voters.
Yeah, yeah.
The governor of this state made it plain, very plain, in an interview reported October 23rd and 24th of this year, when he said, and I quote, "If the Supreme Court does give us a decision by the end of the year, we could quickly go into session
Wow.
and draw a 5-1 map."
Wow.
Louisiana was conquer the world.
Wow.
And if that's not what they intend to do, they might be thinking a 6-0 map.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But we can't let that happen, can we?
No!
We will not let that happen.
No!
A delayed election from April to May
Yeah.
would make that possible.
Yes, sir.
I
No
consider
less than 80%.
that is exactly what the legislature of the state
Yeah.
intends to do.
Yes, sir.
I also want to remind the
Black voters
some thousand people not even ready to see Louisiana.
Can choose the representative
I ain't
of
talking
their
about anybody
choice
else. I'm talking about
only
200-some
if the maps
Yeah.
are fair.
Up there.
You heard, what, 57 equal 83?
Yeah.
I'm a chemist. That doesn't add up to me either.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all all know the story. The fight goes on,
Yeah.
and it never ends.
Yeah. Yeah.
freedom of constant struggle.
Thank you, Dr. Robinson, and thank you for lending your name to this fight
Yes,
for us
sir.
all.
Yeah.
Our next speaker probably needs no introduction. I'm not going to try to do it. Because he is one of the voices that we see every day fighting for all our civil rights. Actually, every right.
Every right.
So I'm just going to bring him the chair and the president
Yeah.
of the Louisiana chapter of the NAACP,
Yeah.
Dr. Mike McClanahan.
When we fight,
We win.
when we fight,
We win.
I want to first apologize for not having a speech already prepared. I got a 116-year history behind me.
Yeah.
We've been standing here fighting these devils forever. And we're gonna forever fight their ass. Because we know they don't fight fair. I just stopped fighting fair a long time ago. If you trying to kill me, I ain't trying to let you kill me. I ain't fighting your ass back. I want him to know. I came here, I ain't coming for no show. I ain't coming to say that y'all know all the data. Y'all know that. I'm not going to question your intelligence.
Yeah.
I'm going to say a few things like this. I've been preaching voting
Come on.
for at least 20 years.
Yes,
I
sir.
wear a voting shirt every day, every
Yes,
single
sir.
day. I'm tired of telling you about voting.
Yeah.
I'm tired of telling you about registering people to vote.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
I got a solution for you right now.
Come on.
Your solution should be, I'm here to take you to the poll.
Yeah.
The car is parked outside.
Yeah. Come on, baby.
I'm here to take you to the poll.
Yeah.
The car parked outside.
Yeah.
We no longer have the luxury of telling people to go vote.
Come on.
I'm about to pull your ass out your house.
Come on.
Take you to the nearest poll. And vote. As a matter of fact, stuff is made easy for us right now.
Yeah.
They have an app that says that if I come to you right now, put your name in
That's
it,
right.
I can determine if you voted or not.
That's right.
If my kids in my house hadn't voted, they getting out.
That's right.
If my wife, I can't put her name in. If she ain't voted,
Let it go.
I'm gonna call a lawyer.
Yeah.
We do not have the luxury of waiting any no longer.
Yeah.
We have played this game over and over. I don't operate on the illusion that they're gonna play fair. I don't.
That's right.
I don't. You know, we've always had to deal with them, change the rules in the middle of the game.
Yeah.
Always. Power does not concede power.
That's right.
Power must be taken. Louisiana is no different. This is the hotbed of bigotry, hatred, and discrimination.
Yeah.
On last Saturday, 105,000 people in LSU Death Valley Stadium hollering and screaming for little black boys to go run the ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm about to take them little black boys from their field. I'm about to take the black coach that they just hired from the field.
Yeah.
We gonna take their game away from them.
Yeah.
See how much love they have for them now.
Yeah.
They would love to see the black boys run down the field, but they won't let the little daddies run for councilman, school board member, state representative, congressman.
Yeah.
We gonna take it away.
Yeah.
You gotta stop playing nice.
Yes, sir.
When they take your SNAP benefits away, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
When they take your health care away, what you gonna do? When
Yeah.
they close Southern, clamor down, Xavier,
What you
Sooner,
gonna do?
what you gonna do?
Yeah.
You must fight like hell.
Yeah.
As my frat brother said, we're gonna fight like hell till hell freezes over. Then we gonna fight on life. So when we fight,
We win. Yeah.
Oh, that's you right there.
Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Was that my baby?
You know, when I was sitting up there, all my brothers wanted to come on.
Yeah, they actually chose to. They wanted to sit right there.
Okay.
They chose to. They wanted to.
Ah,
Yeah, they wanted to.
okay.
Yeah, they wanted to.
I hear you. You sit right there in the middle.
Yeah, right there in the middle. The most opportune spot and where you can interact with everybody, Republicans, Democrats alike. Oh, yeah.
Hey,
That's my seatmate. That's my seatmate, Alonzo Knox, out of New Orleans. Yeah, Alonzo Knox.
I didn't know you was up this way.
The great Alonzo
Get out.
Knox.
Just-
Hold on, let me get it straight right here.
All right, here we go.
All right, y'all.
All right.
That's the great Alonzo. That's my seatmate. That's my-
Justice, no peace.